So before we go to the no gi stuff, we got to promote Gilbert, man. You got the tape, Gilbert? Huh? You got the tape? Let's bring it out, bro. So this one is where Gilbert started to be black belt. Now, what I'll say about it is these promotions now, like after you get your black belt, a lot of it's just based on the amount of time that you keep putting in, that you keep training. And so it's easy to go, well, it's easy to get the next stripe because you just have to keep to show up. But it actually gets to be the hardest part because for me, Jiu-Jitsu was the easiest when I was coming up through the belts because you're learning new things every day. You're seeing big jumps in your game all the time. It's fresh, it's new. But then after you've been in it for a long time, now you've been a black belt longer than you never were not a black belt, you'll start facing burnout. And you have to learn how to get through that and work through it. And how do you keep the things fresh? And how do you keep reinventing yourself and keeping yourself active? And believe it or not, it becomes much harder than you think. So congratulations to Gilbert for doing that, for keeping himself in the game. And what my coach always told me on every time I got promoted is that every time you get a promotion, it's a chance to start over, to just think like you're a white belt and you're going to start over. You can reinvent yourself all over again. You can create what the next trajectory of your game is going to be. And so I'm honored to be able to put the third stripe on Gilbert's black belt because he's such an awesome practitioner of the art.
On there like a zigzag as long as it's on there, right?
Yeah. All right, bro. Go ahead. You want to say some stuff?
Well, I'm no bitch, so let's get this gauntlet over with, right?
What?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So fucking don't hit me in the face, hit me in the dick, because I swear to God, I will immediately fucking backhand whoever the fuck hits me in the face. Okay, instinctively. Okay, it's the pimp in me. So, it's really ironic, man. Just before you had come in, I was trying to kill a little bit of time, and I essentially was telling him, from my perspective, almost the exact same thing, right? Everything you just said, just in my words, but it's the truth, man. It's one thing I remember hearing Professor Halter say in one of the videos, and he's got a lot of good videos, a lot of excellent quotes. It's not about who's good, it's about who's left. I've heard him say, and that really struck a chord with me because I feel like as a colored belt, I felt like I was pretty exceptional, and it's not a secret. I made it from white to black belt in about half the time that it traditionally took. I got it in 5.5 years. Unofficially, on paper it shows 6, but it was 5.5 years. But I lived in the gym, you guys. It wasn't like I was coming in 3 times a week and just training, for an hour and a half. I was there from 4 in the morning to about 10 in the morning. I'd go to school for a couple hours. I was in college. Then I'd get out and I'd go right back to the gym at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I would stay there till about 9 at night. And I did that for 5 years. About 5.5 years. So that's the only reason I got promoted that quickly. It wasn't because I was super fucking good. It's just because I was so committed to wanting to learn, or even when I was burned out, I was committed to the people that were relying on me to be there. Now I don't expect you guys to have that kind of mentality where you should be here every fucking class, every fucking day. But as often as you can give yourself to somebody with respect to keeping yourself healthy, mentally, physically, you should be here. Especially in the days that you don't want to be. Do it for the people that need you. Because you know what it feels like when you have your preferred training partners and they don't show up. And even if you have somebody that you're not used to working with, and you worked with them a time or two and they don't show up, it sucks, right? We've all been to a class where it was 10 or 12 people, and you're like, dang, I know we got a bigger team than this. Where the fuck's everybody at, right? Those times suck. So when you think I'm gonna stay home today, I'm just feeling a little bit lazy, or maybe I feel like I've learned enough for the week. No, fuck that. That's when you put a fire under your ass and you shut up. Now, if you're sick, if you're feeling generally low energy or under the weather, that's different. Stay the fuck home and recover. But whatever the fuck you're doing in 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, depending on where you're at, you should be able to do whatever you're doing and still have a black belt. And that's the truth. Like, whatever your goals are in life, getting a black belt could be among those things, and it could just be something that happens. It could be a huge milestone in your life, like it is for me, or it could be just a thing. But it's really just about being consistent as possible.